All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about what is, no joke, one of the biggest opportunities on the planet right now. We're going to break down how a brand new wave of entrepreneurs are getting seriously rich with AI, and they're doing it without writing a single line of code. So, let's get into it.
I want you to just imagine this for a second. You deliver a project to a client, something so detailed, so valuable, they are absolutely convinced it took you weeks, hundreds of hours of grinding away, when in reality, it took you 22 minutes.
Now, you're probably thinking, okay, that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's not. This is a real result that someone got using a real tool called Manus AI. And honestly, it's just one little piece of a much, much bigger puzzle that is changing everything.
What we're witnessing right now is the birth of a totally new kind of entrepreneur. And one thing is becoming crystal clear. The next wave of millionaires, they're not going to be the people who build the AI. They're going to be the people who master using it.
This is the fundamental shift. I mean, for decades, if you wanted to build a fortune in tech, you had to be a programmer. You had to code. Well, that era is over. Today, the real advantage goes to the AI power user.
So what even is an AI power user? Well, it's pretty simple. It's someone who takes these incredibly powerful AI tools that are already built, and just applies them to solve specific real-world business problems. They're not coders, they are expert problem solvers who just happen to have the best tools on the planet.
To really see how this works in practice, let's open up the toolbox. We're going to start with the #1 problem that literally every single business on Earth has: finding more customers.
Okay, first tool up is called Ally. And what it does is, frankly, kind of mind-blowing. It promises to tell you who the anonymous people and companies visiting your website are, and then give you their contact info.
I know exactly what you're thinking, because I thought the same thing. Hold on, how on earth is that legal? It just feels like something that shouldn't be possible.
But here's the kicker. It is. It actually uses the exact same technology that giants like Google and Facebook have been using for years to track all of us across the web. The only difference is, this tool makes that power available to everybody.
And the impact is just staggering. Most businesses that plug this in can suddenly see around 500 brand new opportunities every single week. These are leads that were completely invisible to them just the day before.
So check out the business model here. It is beautifully simple. Step 1, find businesses that are desperate for more customers, which is, all of them. Step 2, you set up Ally for them. And step 3, you manage this new fire hose of leads for them for a sweet monthly retainer.
And let's circle back to Manus AI, the tool we started with. It's another fantastic way to solve that same customer problem. You can offer a service where the AI does super deep automated research and just spits out these hyper-targeted lead lists for businesses. You charge them a retainer, and the AI does all the heavy lifting.
All right, next step in the toolbox, let's move on to another massive area of opportunity. Because after finding customers, what's the next big thing every business struggles with? Creating content constantly.
So, meet Gamma. This tool is an absolute lifesaver. You can literally just dump your messy notes, a rough outline, even a rambling voice memo into it, and boom, it generates a polished, professional, beautiful presentation or document.
And the business model here is just as straightforward. You find companies that do a lot of sales or training. They send you their brain dumps, their rough notes and emails. You use Gamma to turn them into killer presentations, and you get paid a nice retainer for it.
And then there's a tool like Descript, which is it's completely changing how video gets made. It transcribes your video into text, and then to edit the video, you just edit the words. You want to cut a section? Just highlight the text and hit delete. It's that easy.
The market for this service is enormous. I mean, think about every YouTuber, every podcaster, every single person making videos for social media. They all hate editing. So your offer is simple. Send me your raw video files and I'll edit them for you for a flat monthly fee. Done.
Now for our final toolbox, we're looking at what might be the single most valuable service of all: automation. Every single business gets bogged down by boring, repetitive, manual tasks.
And that's where a tool like Make.com comes in. The best way to think about it is like digital glue. It connects all of a company's different apps, their email, their CRM, their project manager, and it just makes them all work together, automatically, without a human having to touch anything.
And the sales pitch for this is so simple. You don't need some complex presentation. You literally just walk into a business and ask one question.
What's a process that you do every day that just frustrates you? They will have an answer, I promise. Then you use Make.com to automate it away and you charge them big bucks for it.
And finally, we have Trenual. This tool solves a massive headache for any company that's trying to grow, getting knowledge out of people's heads. It takes all of a company's random documents and training videos and uses AI to build a central how-to playbook for how the entire business runs.
So as a consultant using Trenual, you basically become the company's process guru. You get paid a monthly retainer, we're talking anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 a month, to constantly find new processes and document them, all while letting the AI do the really hard work.
So look, here's the bottom line. We've just looked at tools that find customers, tools that create content, and tools that automate work. Every single business in the world has these problems. The technology to solve them is here, right now. It's accessible and it doesn't require you to be a coder. The only question left is, who's going to be the one to step up and solve them?